And convicted family killer and disgraced former lawyer Alex Murdaugh was back in court today for the first time since his murder trial. You'll remember that in March, he was found guilty of killing his wife and his son, and he's currently serving a life sentence. But today, he faced charges for his alleged financial crimes. And when I say charges, I mean 101 of them. NBC's Sam Brock takes us there.
Gotti, good evening. Alex Murdaugh right now is already starting to serve 2 life sentences without parole for the murder of his wife and his son. And now questions about when he might face accountability for financial crimes, some of which he's already admitted to committing in documents submitted in court. So what we found out today, first of all, that trial, at least on the state level, is going to proceed in late November. This against the objections of his attorneys, and namely Dick Harpootlian, who said, do you expect us to be able to seat a jury within 6 months of this murder trial that is impartial? Are they going to be from Mars? That was his exact language. Now, with respect to the judge's response, he said, well, what about all of these other counties? And he seemed to show no tolerance whatsoever for the idea that Murdaugh's attorneys wouldn't be prepared or able to put on a defense for something months after the murder conviction. Let's talk, Gotti, about those financial charges. Murdaugh is facing 100+ crimes: conspiracy, money laundering, misrepresentation, and false statements, and for basically stealing almost $9 million of his own client's money. That is what's going to start on the state level in November, according to the judge. Now, there's one major caveat in all this, which is the fact that a bombshell was dropped by the Murdaugh defense last week. As I said, they have evidence, according to 2 sworn affidavits from jurors, that the clerk for the county was tampering with the murder trial and had been talking to jurors prior to Murdaugh's testimony, telling them to discredit it and to come to a guilty verdict quickly. Obviously, if that's true, that could potentially lead to another trial, meaning that the clock for all of these crimes could be rewound to the very beginning. Imagine that. Also today, his attorneys speaking about the fact that they really feel like it's been a media spectacle, and that's part of the reason driving the need and the urgency to have these financial hearings as soon as the state wants them. Take a listen.
This case was finished 6 months ago. To try this case in less than a year after the verdict came in the other case, don't we need to let it calm down a little bit? Where are you going to get a jury? Mars?
It was a shakedown. Plain and simple. These boys, this family, deserve compensation. But they were nothing but a vehicle for Mr. Fleming and Mr. Murdaugh to steal money.
As we talk about these financial crimes, Gotti, here's another sort of layered, important aspect to all of this. There are co-conspirators. One of them was Corey Fleming. This is someone who went to law school with Murdaugh. They were partners at the same firm. He is also accused of taking advantage of multiple clients, including Gloria Satterfield. She was the housekeeper for the Murdaughs, who died on the property in 2018, and her family was due somewhere in the range of $4 million in insurance payments that they never received a dollar of. What the judge said in this case in sentencing Fleming is that he is going to be seeing a 20-year state sentence on top of his 4-year federal sentence. When the judge in the federal case issued that 4 years, he said that should be enough to cover both the state and federal charges. But the judge in this case, I guess you can say, surprised a lot of people there by implementing a 20-year sentence, which starts concurrently with the 4. So it's 20 full years, citing the fact that this is, in his opinion, the worst crime he has ever seen by an attorney in the state of South Carolina, taking advantage of their own clients, and not just their clients, but a family in the Satterfields who 2 of the sons face some level of disabilities. They're considered vulnerable adults. That is who Alex Murdaugh and Corey Fleming were stealing from. And that's partly the reason why the judge came down so hard in this case. It's the very latest. Scott, let me send it back to you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.